If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast without any minimum amount of listeners. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download your free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Hello, my name is Corinne, and I am hosting a call tonight for the Rural Girlfriends Across America. We are a company that has a foundation and a mission to build lifelong friendships with women across the globe. We will be bringing you hot new topics each and every night, and we're always looking for you to contribute new topics. So follow us on Facebook at Rural Girlfriends Across America and on our website at ruralgirlfriends.org. Now, tonight I have on the call with me Tawanda, Destiny, Kay, and a host of other girlfriends. And tonight we are discussing the 7 habits of highly successful people. And how are you ladies tonight?
Pretty incredible. Thanks for asking.
That is great. So I want to start off by letting you guys know how I came about this topic for tonight. So I am always saving different stories just so I can either blog about it or share it with my listeners and my people on my platform. However, I was going through my list trying to, see what topic I could talk about tonight, and I came upon this topic. So when I was doing my research, I found a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And that was written by Stephen R. Covey. Back in 1989 is when it was first published. And since then, he has sold over 15 million copies of that book. So I thought it was a great topic so that we can go deeper into it so that maybe we possess some of those habits and maybe we need to cultivate some of those habits a little bit more. So the first thing that we're going to actually discuss is being proactive. So the first thing that every highly successful person possesses is that they're proactive. Now, Tawana, do you believe that you're a proactive type of person?
Well, first of all, I want to let you know that book is one of my favorites, and also The 8th Habit, and I am very, very proactive.
Okay. And how do you think that you're proactive?
Well, how I am proactive is, number one, I don't wait for things to happen. I make them happen, for one. For two, I set goals and work on the progress of what I need to actually do each month, each week, each day, and making sure that I can get stuff done. Being proactive means not being reactive, not actually waiting, not procrastinating. Even though I do have a habit of procrastinating at times, I still get stuff done, making sure that I take care of it, which is why I set goals.
Okay. And it is important to set goals, and that's one way of, like you said, being proactive. And we've got a new caller on the line, area code 720. And can you state your name and where you're calling from?
It's Amanda. I'm from Colorado.
Hello, Amanda. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. So tonight we're discussing the 7 habits of highly successful people. And I just want to ask you, the first step that we covered was being proactive. Do you believe that you're proactive?
I try to be. I think living with anxiety and depression, in order to not shut down completely all the time, I think that you have to have plans for a lot of different things. Otherwise, I would be eating nachos in my bed for the rest of my life.
No, I understand that. It's definitely good to know where your weaknesses are so that you can work on it. And that's another way of being proactive. Just going ahead and knowing where you need to work at, and then going ahead and taking the steps that you need to resolve whatever issues that you have. Okay, and thank you for sharing that as well. And okay, can I ask you also the same question? Do you believe that you're proactive?
Do I believe that I'm proactive?
Yes.
Yes, I believe that I'm proactive. I have to be. When you work for yourself, if you're not proactive, you starve. So there's that.
Definitely. In what ways do you believe that you're proactive?
I identify ways of making money, and I do them. I invest if I need to invest in them. I practice studying different avenues of making money, and when I make decisions, I act on them.
Okay, exactly. And like we discussed before, acting on your whatever it is that you decide to go after is definitely one step of being proactive. So yes, thank you for that. And Destiny, what about you? Do you believe that you're proactive as well?
The same as Amanda. I try to be proactive. I definitely think I'm a little more proactive as time goes by and as I get older. When I was a teenager, I really procrastinated a lot, and I still procrastinate some things, but I'm working on it.
Okay, and as long as you're working on it, like we said before, once you know that you have an issue and you're working on it, then definitely that's being proactive as well. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with that. For those who are having issues with being proactive, you can start by replacing maybe how you speak. So instead of saying things like "control my old feelings," so that's one way of being proactive. So we're gonna start with the second step, and that's to begin with the end in mind. So in order to do this, you can start by using your imagination to develop a vision of what you want to become, and use that to grow and guide you along the way. So do you believe that I'm going to ask the same question, or ask this question to you, Destiny? Do you believe that you have a begin end type of mindset currently? Do you think that you have a clear destination in your mind?
Yes.
Okay. And so what is your clear destination at this moment?
Probably my end set. I've been working on this for a while, and just my end set right now is probably just getting to the point where I'm not financially in debt with my credit card.
Okay. And have you already started working on that goal?
Yes. Yes,
okay.
I did.
And that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me ask you the same thing, Tawanda. So do you believe that you have a clear destination in your mind? And if so, what is that? Tawanda, are you still there? Okay, I'm going to ask you this, Kat.
I apologize. What did you
problem.
ask me again? I was on mute.
Do you have a clear end definition in your mind? So, do you have like a clear definition or a clear vision in your mind of what your end goal is?
Yes, absolutely. And it took time to work on, to write it out, to be able to refine it. But yes, I did end up developing one, and I've been working it.
Okay, and what is your end goal?
A couple things with my end goal. I have time freedom now. I'm looking for financial freedom. I'm looking to take the different companies that I have to the next level, from 6 figures to 7 figures, and definitely being able to create a legacy for my family.
Okay. And that's good that you had that mapped out in your mind on exactly what you want to accomplish.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Kay, let me ask you the same thing. Do you have a clear destination in your mind? You still there, Kay? Okay. And Amanda, what about you? Do you have a clear definition of what your end goal is in your mind?
Well, I'm hoping to make it through law school.
Okay. And how much more time do you have to go?
Probably the rest of my life. I am like 16 credits away from my bachelor's degree, and then I have 3 years of law school.
Okay. And then once you obtain those degrees, what are you looking to accomplish with that?
I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gotten that far in my life yet, but
Okay.
I really want to do something that helps people with mental health issues from like a legal standpoint, but I haven't figured out what that is yet.
And that's fine, because as you maybe develop more into that field and more that you get into your field, you may be opened, or you may be presented with something that you may have not known of before, and it may, spark a brand new interest in you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and that's a good thing. It is important that we all do have an end goal so that we know exactly what we're working towards. So it's good that we all did share. And my end goal is basically to be financially free. So that's my end goal, and I'm taking those steps now with working with this platform, as well as working on my own platform to get there. And we're going to move on to the next tip. And the next tip is going to be to actually put things first. So you want to be able to manage your time wisely. So in order to do that, we want to manage ourselves effectively. So we must put first things first. We must have discipline to prioritize our day-to-day actions based on what is important and what is urgent and what is not urgent. So let me ask you this, Destiny. Do you believe that you already have a system in place already that will help you to put what's important and prioritize your day that's effective, or do you believe that you still need work on that?
I've actually I've been working on this since I was probably in my freshman year of high school, and it's a on again, off again thing where at first I'm like, oh yeah, this can help me do it, and I'll put this in place, and then the time will come and I'll be like, oh yeah, so I was supposed to do that. And I think I just have to get better at, managing my schedule and my time, because often, like, I don't know, like, you guys will text me or someone will text me and they'll be like, hey, so what's up? And I'll be like, oh yeah.
So how do you think that you can try to better that skill to try to get organized?